Today, we are on a trip to learn the life of a rock. In other words, the rock cycle. Female geologist Melissa Roberts is on a trip to find the different families of a rock. There are three main types of a rock: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rock. They are all formed in different types of ways. One main type of a rock is an igneous rock. Igneous comes from the word ignite, which means fire. There are two types of igneous rocks: intrusive and extrusive. Intrusive is when magma cools and hardens. However, since magma is under the Earth's surface, it is much hotter there, so it takes longer for the crystals to cool and harden. But since it takes longer for the crystals to form, they are bigger. The granite tabletop you have in your kitchen is an example of an intrusive igneous rock. On the other side, an extrusive igneous rock was formed above the Earth's surface. It was made when lava cooled and hardened. Since it was cooler above the Earth's surface, the molten rock cooled and hardened quicker, making the crystals smaller. Basalt and rhyolite is an example of an extrusive igneous rock. Sedimentary rock is another main type of rock. Sedimentary rock can be formed with weathering and erosion and compaction and cementation. These are natural forces that form sedimentary rock. Weathering causes pieces of rock to break off of larger rocks, which is called sediment, and erosion transports sediment by air, water, or ice and deposits it in the ocean. This process is called deposition, and when more and more of these particles pile on top of each other, they press each other down and cement together. This is where sediment turns into sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock contains mostly the remains of plants, rocks, and dead animals, including fossils, and layers are also formed in the making. This process takes millions of years. One example of sedimentary rock is limestone. Last but not least is metamorphic rock. Metamorphic comes from the word morph, which means to change or transform. Any rock can become a metamorphic rock if it is exposed to extreme heat and pressure. You can identify different types of metamorphic rock depending on their bands. If you can see their bands, they are called foliated metamorphic rock. And if you can't see their bands, they are called non-foliated metamorphic rock. Slate is a type of metamorphic rock. Those three types of rocks are a part of the rock cycle, and any rock can morph into any of those rocks. Not all rocks hit every stage of the cycle, but that is completely okay. Just so you know what the three rocks looks like, this is an image showing all three rocks. You can see the bands in the metamorphic rock, so you know that's called foliated metamorphic rock. And you can see all of the layers that formed over time in the sedimentary rock.